was like I knew he could die, but I didn't thought he would die.
Hey, he's been there for a while.
Yeah, for sure.
What was preventing Jakari from getting food the last couple of days?
It was just me.
It's October in Milwaukee, Wisconsin, where one family home is hiding a terrifying secret.
Milwaukee Police, if you're in here, announce yourself. If anyone else is in here.
Alright, is there anything on your side?
You going down to the basement?
All
right.
Entrance.
I'm on your 6, Osana. Creep, 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 creep. I'm on you.
I got eyes to the right. There's a mattress.
Okay.
If you want to hold my left.
Apparently people are supposed to be living here. Ugh.
Just all fucking where you at?
Yeah.
On the side of the house.
Alright.
What do we got? It's important.
All right.
It's clear.
Clearing this level.
Was the basement clear too? Just let dispatch know.
Police were called to this home after a 22-year-old who lives elsewhere found his young brother dead in the living room and called 911.
Yeah, he's been there for a minute. You all right?
Guys alright?
Yeah.
Among the trash and disarray, investigators find the child, later identified as 12-year-old Jakari Robinson, who was reportedly severely emaciated, weighing only 54 pounds, with 2 broken arms and covered in maggots.
This is the only call with DOE.
All right. Disregard that. Have we seen anything goofy on the ground?
Goofy?
Yeah.
Like in what sort? For something suspicious?
Just something that catches the eyeball.
I mean, besides the person.
What is this?
Is this house occupied?
It's apparently he was just staying here.
Where's the DOE?
Right here.
Right here.
Oh.
Doesn't even look lifelike.
They're just by himself.
Hey, he's been there for a while.
Yeah, for sure. Wonder if this is just a nasty case of neglect.
Probably.
So the kid's supposed to be, what, 11, they said?
Yeah.
Steps away, Jakari's mother, who also lives elsewhere, arrives.
So you're mom of Jakari? When was the last time you saw Jakari?
I haven't seen my son in over 3 years.
Okay.
Every time when I would call Romaun and ask him, can I see my son, he would tell me no, he's too bad. I said, Romaun, a kid is never that bad where they can't see their mom. That's his bull. I texted Romaun early today. I was at work. I texted him over and over. I said, Romaun, when can I come and see, can Jakari come over? I got the girls. Can I get Jakari? He said, Jakari will be with you very soon. He said, I'm too weak right now to bring him to you, but I will make sure that he gets to you today. I said, okay, fine. Then I had mentioned my son. I said, well, Vaz can come and get him and bring him over to me. Then I get a call just getting off of work. I got a call. My daughter said, Mama, I knew it. Javed found him dead.
When you texted Romaun, did he ever respond to you?
Yes, he did. Yes, he did.
He responded to you today?
Yes, he did, several times.
Okay, and what did he say to you?
I'm going to read them to you right now.
Okay.
Oh, come on. Oh, my God. Where is it? Oh, he's on Okay, this is the number he texted me from right here. Oh, come on, this phone. Oh, it's just such a jerk. Here it is right here. This is what he said. He said, I don't have, he pretty much saying he don't have no energy to bring Jakari to me. And I just kept texting. And then I said, because he had told me, I know he got, and I said, you're going to be okay. You're going, prayer works and all this other stuff. He said, I'm not feeling good. He said, but I will, pretty much bring Jakari. He said, yes, I have Jakari. Yes, I have pretty much, I got Jakari here. Jakari's fine. But then this?
Police identify the main suspect and father of the victim as 45-year-old Romaun Moye. We'll catch up with him later. In the meantime, one officer gets a chance to talk with the victim's brother.
You're the one that found your brother, right? Was the door unlocked or was it locked? It was unlocked? Okay. Is he supposed to have a cell phone with him?
Jakari?
Yeah.
He have a cell phone, but I don't even think that is on.
Okay.
I don't even think that's on, bro.
How long ago did you start getting concerned for him?
Been concerned for like the last month, but it really got serious like within the last week.
Yeah.
Cause I have distant. My dad been dodging. Like every time I come over here, every time I come over here to like drop the kids off or something to him, he'll say he's not here. But I'm like, how you not here if you just told them? So I came here because he been texting me today saying he only got a couple days left to live. Like yesterday, last couple of days, he been telling me like his been messing with him. He said he only got a couple days left to live, this and that. So I'm like, okay. So I'm like, Dad, he said he don't want us to see him like that. So he been staying away from us. So I'm like, Dad, I need to see you. Like, if you only got a couple days left to live, I need to see you. You had me for the last couple of years. I'm like, if you got that, and if it's that serious, I need to spend time with you before you leave. So he been telling me that I don't have. He been telling me like no, I don't have the energy right now. As soon as I get the energy, son, I would definitely you can definitely see me. So I'm like, I just knew. I'm like, no, something.
You just felt something wasn't right.
I just knew it because I'm like, he don't never dodge me like this. He never dodged me like this.
Ramon's other son explains he grew suspicious after his dad increasingly complained about an illness and refused to make contact with him. It wasn't until 4 months later that a tip led police to Ramon's whereabouts, and detectives finally got a chance to talk to him.
We'll just start, obviously, we're here because of Jakari. So the main thing that we're wondering here is what happened with Jakari.
Jakari always, I've been Jakari always had a problem, but I was just people see it.
What kind of problem?
It's like, say what he wants to say and to do whatever you want to do, and all types of stuff. Custom you all the way, or either hear him move, or you try to attack or other girls. Then at that point, it started getting to where he just wanted to do this. I still alive.
Still a lot? So he had some discipline problems?
Yeah, he had a lot of discipline.
What was he stealing?
Just like food, and I couldn't. I studied that first because he was getting fair. And after he got eaten, it's like he wanted to get up in the middle. He wanted to get up in the middle back. and he went to do it again. Like you go to the 8 card, that someone, he just started getting worse with me.
Okay. So he kept on stealing food and stuff?
Then it started getting to the point where I couldn't even take him to the stores because then he started stealing.
Were you the only one in charge of him?
Yeah.
Romaun paints a negative picture of his son to detectives, pointing out alleged behavioral issues.
The mom's not really in the picture, right? If I remember correctly, she said you have custody, correct? Of like all 3 kids, full custody of all of them, right?
So, when was the last time you saw Jakari?
When the last time I saw him?
Yeah.
October 10th.
October 10th? What do you remember about October 10th?
No, that's, okay, so he died on the 3rd.
Mm-hmm.
But I had stayed in the house with him for almost like a whole week.
A couple weeks?
Probably about a week.
Probably about a week? How did he die?
Over, I guess, to the point, like, once I died, it's like I stopped thinking about every day. So it was like, I wasn't breathing.
Okay.
So I guess just like,
So, passes. You have that to deal with. And you're unable to mourn yourself. And then you have the 3 kids that you have to watch. And I'm guessing everything just kind of piles up. It gets way too much.
yeah. Shit, pretty much.
When's the last time that Jakari ate before October 3rd?
I don't know. I can't even remember actually. But I think for the last 2 days, I think I wasn't beaten. For the last 2 days.
2 days? Okay. Why specifically Jakari? Because the girls were well fed.
Yeah. I just stopped. I just stopped caring. All of a sudden, everybody recovered. I don't even know. To be honest.
So were you just not making him food, or was he not allowed to eat?
I'm like that.
You weren't allowing him?
No, after, well, I don't know. It was like I just, I was beating him cereal and stuff for our breakfast and stuff. And to that, I don't even know.
You don't know?
Just, I just stopped. Like I said, after I started, it's like I started thinking about everything.
Mm-hmm.
So was Jakari able to go into the kitchen and grab food if he wanted to, or no? What would happen if Jakari went into the kitchen and grabbed something to eat?
Actually, I wasn't even paying attention. I was, most of the time, after I said right there, I just lay on the couch. And it was like, I didn't care.
The suspect tells detectives he simply gave up after the overdose death of his girlfriend, but investigators keep pushing for more answers.
So when did the girls leave before Jakari? At what point did the girls leave?
the evidence after I noticed that he wasn't alive. I didn't I seen him like that.
Okay. So you said the last time Jakari was alive was October 3rd, correct?
Yeah.
Is that when you got the girls out of there?
Yeah, I got them out. I got them out the other day.
Did they see Jakari?
Yeah.
They saw him on the ground?
Yeah.
Okay. Did they know what was going on with Jakari?
No, I didn't tell him. I just told him that he was sweet.
You heard that right. Romaun admits to telling his other children that Jakari was just, quote, sleeping before sending them to their mother's home and disappearing for months.
Okay. I mean, did you know this was going to happen with Jakari?
Oh, it was like I wasn't knowing. It was like I knew, like if he went that long, but it was like I didn't think with that because I know I had one. I don't know. It was weird. It was like it was like I knew he could die, but I didn't thought he would die off of that. I don't know. That's not weird though. That's how it was at the time.
You knew he would die, but you didn't think it would happen.
I knew if he went like a long period of time, I knew he could.
Okay. What's a long period of time, do you think?
I was thinking like a week or something.
So like 2 days would have been fine, but a week probably wouldn't?
Yeah.
Were the punishments helping with his behavior?
It wasn't helping at all.
Wasn't helping at all? Why'd you continue then?
Well, like I said, to that part, I have no idea. I don't even know.
What about the whoopings? Because he had some pretty serious injuries. Can you describe these whoopings to us?
I just remember that I just whooped him.
I mean, would you punch him? Would you, like, how would you whoop him? I mean, what?
I had something.
Would you hit him with something?
Yeah, like a shoe or something like that.
With a shoe or, okay. Was it always something different?
No, I remember. I just, the only thing I remember it. The shoe.
The shoe? Okay. So he passes on the 3rd. The couple of days before that, I mean, did you know that he was getting close?
No, I didn't. I didn't realize.
You didn't even realize?
Mm-mm. Not at all.
So after he passes, what do you do?
I was in shock, and I just stood there like I didn't know what to do. I didn't know what to do. So the only thing I did was I just sat there. Back in the house with him. I didn't know what to do ever. I didn't know what to do.
Did you think about calling for help? Can I ask why?
I don't even know why. I just didn't. I probably because I'm shocked. I didn't know what to do. I was scared. Because I never ever heard him die. So I was like, I didn't know what to do. I was afraid. I didn't know what to do.
How long did you stay with him?
I stayed for like a week.
Romaun also admits to living in the home for about a week with the deceased. Next, detectives want to know more about the child's broken bones.
So he had some broken bones, and we're just trying to understand exactly what happened. And the broken bones would not come from, a whooping with a shoe. He had some pretty strong bones in his body that were broken, and they were at various stages of healing, which means they happened over a period of time, and they were healing, and they're very strong bones, okay? Like, everyone can break their nose, right? It's fairly easy to break your nose, but like, your leg, it's pretty hard to break. Do you have any idea why he would have some broken bones?
No. I mean, the only thing was, like I said, like I said, I was doing what like a shoe, and the shoe was kind of like a thick sole.
Okay.
So,
Think that might have caused it?
Detectives now learn Romaun allegedly beat his son with a shoe on top of denying him food. Let's continue.
What was preventing Jakari from getting food the last couple of days?
It was just me.
Just you?
As far as I can remember.
Okay. I mean, was Jakari like, I mean, he was free to walk around the house and everything, right? So were you just, I mean, what would have happened if Jakari went and got food?
At the time, I probably would have still told him no. But a lot of times I was outside.
Because there was food in his pockets.
There was food. Okay. But yeah, I don't know. Like a lot of times I was outside.
So if Jakari pulled something out of his pocket and started eating it in front of you when he was on a timeout, what would you do?
I don't know, because I never saw him do that.
Was he fearful? Like if he knew he couldn't do that, right? Like, so he knew if he did that there would be a whooping probably, right?
Yeah, probably.
What do you think caused Jakari to die?
Probably from those last days without eating. That's the one I got to go.
I mean, it was malnutrition, you know. There were quite a lot of bottles of like pee in the living room. Was he allowed to go and use the toilet at all, or did he have to stay just in the living room?
Oh, yeah. So, yeah, I just let him, I had him stay in the living room, because if he went to the bathroom, he could take his sneak off and do other stuff, so I just had him pee in there.
Okay.
So he wasn't free to roam about the house?
Not at a certain, like if he was going not by himself, no.
Okay. How would you prevent him from going in? I mean, would you, like, was he tied up? Was he, like, kind of put in an area where he couldn't move? Like,
Yeah, put him inside the area.
okay. And how would you keep him from getting out of that area?
Just have him sit there.
Now, Romaun admits to holding his son in the living area, the same area where his decomposing body was eventually found.
I mean, he was severely underweight. At what point did you notice he wasn't the size he should be, you know?
I probably noticed like probably that same week he died, or we ran up to him.
What about his size caught your eye? Like, because he was very underweight, you know. What about him stood out to you that made you recognize that he was underweight? Nothing? But you did notice it?
It was like I noticed it. Some, but it was like it wasn't, like I didn't thought he would die or.
Okay.
Or something like that.
So since this happened, there were a lot of conversations on Facebook.
Mm-hmm.
Was that always you talking? Or just pretending to be someone else? Because a lot of people were coming at you?
Was me.
It was always you?
Yeah.
Yeah. So there's a couple of messages in there where it says that what happened to Jakari wasn't an accident.
You said it's a couple of messages that was not an accident.
That you had responded then to people saying that what happened wasn't an accident.
I can't remember.
Can't remember? So I have, particularly, there's one here His son was intentional, so don't get it twisted. It was sent in November. It's from you.
He probably typed up wrong because I even sent out another one saying, I sent out quite a few of them saying, the guy never met for and stuff like that. So that probably was like a misprint.
Misprint?
Yeah, it had to be because it's a lot of times I will type and it my wrong.
Okay.
So if that was, because I sent out a lot of them telling everybody I was not in my right mind.
Romaun was charged with first-degree reckless homicide, chronic neglect of a child, and failure to report the death of a child.
What went through your head as soon as you noticed? Like, how did you find out that he had passed?
So, like, I kept on his name, and he would not. He wouldn't respond.
He wasn't able to respond. Did you like feel his pulse at all or anything like that?
No, I just knew he was dead after I came off the call his name. I didn't even. I was so frantic. I didn't want to touch him. So that's why I took his cover and I discovered him.
Okay. What went through your head as soon as you realized that he was gone?
I just couldn't believe I did. Like, I couldn't believe it happened. It was all kinds of.
After pleading guilty to the charges, Romaun was sentenced to 47.5 years in prison.